Well, what's going on, YouTubers? It's the Natural Born Gorilla, and welcome everyone to All Elite Wrestling Review, the show from that excuse me, July 7th, 2017, 2020. I'm watching, and I apologize for that. This will be your AEW Dark results, and that is Excalibur Real commentators, daily place in Jacksonville, Florida, and we got something to talk about here. We're going through this show. Besides, I thought it was a good show, but we'll get to more of that later about my overall story of it. So, as you see here, I'm wearing these special type of sunglasses called Screw You. Basically, as one of these type of sunglasses, as you can see. But yeah, this is what this is a regular sunglasses. And when I'm wearing sunglasses, well, that's just because it's the dark version. What pertains to me wearing something to, in a way to make the flow of the show of AEW Dark more dark in a way, you know. But the sunglasses itself, I'll get to that once I get to it. But um, let's get to it right now then, because the opening match for why I wearing sunglasses in the first place, we get the late Brian Pillman's son debuting on AEW Dark against Shawn Spears, and that's Brian Pillman Jr. Brian Pillman Jr. is the son of the late great Brian Pillman. We all know how Brian Pillman was known as Lion Brian. He was also known as a Hollywood Blonde Brian Pillman, along with his former tag team partner of the Hollywood Blonde, Stunning Steve Austin. But I think at that time too as well, he was called Flying Brian Pillman anyway. So, but you also know him as being the loose cannon. Loose cannon from him of um his following years of WCW, and then going into a little bit of his time in ECW, and then of his final years of his life with WWF at the time, the World Wrestling Federation. So Brian Pillman is one of these type of sunglasses that he wore during the 90s. So why it's fitting, I'm doing wearing these sunglasses for this AEW Dark results for his All Elite Wrestling Review, because Brian Pillman Jr. Is going to be was wrestling on this show. So this is for him, for not only for Brian Pillman Jr. but also for the late Brian Pillman. So Brian Pillman Jr. is known as being the bulletproof Brian Pillman Jr. And I love his ring attire too, by the way. He's got those wrestling tests where he's got his machine guns in the way, and he's got on one knee pad has the heart, basically pertains to the Hart family, and then the other knee pad pertains to Brian Pillman, pertains to his logo that he had back in the days of in WCW, and of seeing it more likely in WWF as well. So, and basically, match with him and Shawn Spears was pretty good. It was one of the best matches on the show. And same time with Brian Pillman Jr. wrestling, which he did look good in the match. I knew he wasn't going to win anyways, and sure enough, Shawn Spears ended up winning because they're pushing Shawn Spears with him having a new attitude because he's got this glove now, you know. So that's basically what it was. Shawn Spears won with the Death Bike Driver, which I can't remember what they call it. I think they call it the C9, something like that. I can't remember. I fact, let me see if it's here. But yeah, but overall, Brian Pillman, of what I've seen before, impressive. I think it's a C9. I can't remember. It doesn't even say here. Which is I don't understand why it doesn't say. But after the match, Shawn Spears, he got that middle part of that Tony Blanchard had. He put his glove and then he nails Brian Pillman Jr. Brian Pillman Jr. So he got knocked out, and there you go. So yeah, this whole thing with Shawn Spears taken seriously is it's in full effect because he's got that glove now. That now he's not all of a sudden we're taken seriously now. I mean, yeah, that's basically the gist of it. But yeah, Shawn Spears continue on gain some winning on his belt now, and hopefully we get to see more of Brian Pillman Jr. Now, here's the thing with that one too, Brian Pillman Jr., who's under contract with MLW, Major League Wrestling, and well, MJF was the same thing too until I think that's been over now, as of late. But MJF has been with AEW since the beginning, and as far as Brian Jr., I don't know if that means it's going to be on the way out of MLW and he's going to be signed to AEW, because lately you've been seeing him on AEW Dynamite rotation him being a fan in the section. So if that means he's going to be part of All Elite Wrestling in the future, I'm all on board of seeing Brian Pillman Jr. in AEW. Because Brian Pillman Jr., of what I've seen of him, he's pretty good, just like his father was. It's in his blood, and I want to see more of Brian Pillman Jr. And if he continues wrestling on AEW Dark, that'd be great too. Just saying. But unfortunately, this was not his night. So it was nice to look impressive, but it was not his night to win matches, and also he was not having a good night after what Shawn Spears did to him post. So there you go. Next we get to Rochelle Chanel. I think that's how you say her name. And she's a diva, and she's worried about her weed, tapping her head, because it itches. When you see her outfit, it looks like it's a ring attire, but when you look at it real closely, it actually is ring attire that she's wearing too. You probably wouldn't notice it, after first saw it come out, or when she started seeing it really closely as she's wrestling against Big Swole, by the way. Yeah, it's a ring attire. And by the way, she's African American. So we got two African American female wrestlers who not joining this match. Match itself, it was alright. Big Swole ends up winning the match though. But during the match too, for whatever reason, Shit Baker shows up in the crowd. Rebel was there with her, or Reba, however they want to say. But again, Reba doesn't make any sense of her name, And when I think about it too, Reba is REBA, not REBE. Unless you want to call her Rebe. Just call her by Rebel. That's what she's known for, anyways. Rebel. Well, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know if that deal was even called Reba in the first place, but it makes no sense. But whatever. But yeah, basically they were out there, but but it didn't matter because Big Swole ended up winning the match anyways with the Dirty Dancing, and Big Swole was trying to go after Shit Baker, but Shit Baker ends up getting away, and that was it. So there you go. We get an interview of Ali and Andy Rose with Alex Marvez, who's conducting the interview, and basically talks about how last year, Fight for the Fallen, they wrestled each other, and yeah, I remember that too. And Ship, well, not Ship Baker, and Brandy Rose was shit in the ring against Ali, especially with against the whole Austin Kong being involved. So yeah, they brought that up and everything, where Ali brought up that Brandy Rose cheated to win, and Brandy Rose basically they were kind of arguing a little bit in a way. Dustin Rose comes into the camera and lets Ali know that what's going on with the Ultimate Tricky Marshall and all that, and basically said, how about you don't try to break his heart, whatever, don't try to put the balls and actually be part of his family and all that, and make this whole Nightmare sister work to make it work. So I'm saying to myself, oh no, they're really calling themselves the Nightmare Sisters. That's a terrible name for a tag team, especially when they're not even real sisters. And they're not even a real tag team either. But because they win matches together, that means they're a tag team. Not that it matters anyways when it's women's tag team wrestling in AEW. So let's think of bringing in an AEW Women's Tag Team Championship. I don't know. I just don't see that. I mean, it would be nice, you know, but should there be? I don't think so. Just that's just yeah. We'll see how this team works out. I still have doubts of Ali. You know that the whole thing with Tutu Marshall, but maybe the whole thing with the guys I talked about before. Maybe the whole thing with Ali, send them up with just to put them in the blade eventually. It's not going to happen. But maybe this is the thing they really want to do. Maybe it's a way for Ali to change her ways to see the light, whatever. I don't know if that's supposed to be the goal. I really don't know what's going to be the real end game between this whole thing. But it's just a matter of wait and see what happens. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait and see what happens. You get Luther versus Frankie Kazarian. Like yourself? I've seen better. Not saying it was terrible, but I've seen better. And Frankie Kazarian win with some kind of roll up. His own heart going to Bret Hart from WrestleMania 10. That's the best way to discover it. You know that. But Luther, he's already entertaining as a heel, and what his character. So I thought it was fine the way it was. But again, I just seen better. You get an 8-man tag team match, which features Tony Donati teaming up with Sabu Andre, Joe Alonso, I guess I pronounce it, and Brady Pierce versus the Butcher and the Blade with Pillman Jr. and Phoenix, the Lucha Bros. And match itself, it was all about the Butcher and the Blade and the Lucha Brothers, and in the end, they won. So there you go. Not much to say about that. So it's basically the show dominance of them for a chance to go of them going after FTR and the Young Bucks for Fighter Fest event 2, which we'll get to that eventually this week. We got this guy named Will Hobbs who go up against Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy comes out. We're going to have a match against Will Hobbs. Also, Orange Cassidy begins to put his hands in his pockets. Hobbs goes after him with a lariat, going for Cassidy to duck it, and he goes for Superman punch. And then 1, 2, 3 is over. Huh? Basically, if you blink, you miss the match. And also, best friends was coming by Orange Cassidy for a little bit, so whatever. But yeah, I guess the thing was Orange Cassidy makes it look easy. So I'm assuming that's what it was. Shawn Dean versus Michael Nakazawa. Wasn't into that much, but I did love Aubrey Edwards getting involved where Michael Nakazawa trying to use baby oil for the second time in the match. Takes it with baby oil and then just toss it out there. He's like, not my watch. But in the end, then Michael Nakazawa won, and he won with the Dawn Claw STO move, and that was it. Don't ask. We got Serpentico versus Scorpio Sky. Match itself was pretty decent, with Scorpio Sky winning. He won with the TKO. But Serpentico, he was very impressive in this match. So decent match, I enjoyed it. But at the same time, it's all about Scorpio Sky being pushed as a singles wrestler, and for his opponents, he had no choice but to reach for the sky. Following the main event, it featured Brandon Cutler and Peter Avalon being offered by the Bates versus the Dark Order, which is featured Grayson and Evil Uno. But I think they just call him by Uno now, which I don't understand why when they first named Evil Uno, but whatever. But yeah, the match itself was pretty decent. Peter Avalon and Brandon Cutler are working together as a team here, as a tag team. That Toyota, it was just all about comedy relief and all that, and it was going to work out, and it was just you know to see how it will fall flat in the face, but it's working out pretty well of what I've seen too as well. And but it didn't matter because at the end of the day, the Dark Order ends up winning. And I think Evil Uno may got hurt a little bit. Not too serious, but I think he got hurt in the match. That was basically it. So basically, I had to come up with a different finish. So two questions came out with a different finish. Like a rain knee, touch rack, backbreaker. Well, first the rain knee, and then for the touch rack backbreaker onto Peter Avalon, and that was it. And that was it for the show. All right, 8 matches. Yeah, I was just trying to see how many matches we had. And that was promo wrestling for AEW Dark from July 7th, 2020. Signed it in box. 8 matches it was. My overall strength from the show, I'm gonna go with a 6.5 out of 10. And with that being said, thank you for watching for this Natural Born Thriller, saying peace on the street. And after seeing Brian Pillman's son, Bulletproof, Brian Pillman Jr. wrestling was basically with Brian Pillman. He's loose cannon, Brian Pillman. Loose cannon Brian Pillman seeing his son, Bulletproof, Brian Pillman Jr. wrestling was a plus for me for this show. So I thought the show was good. And that being said, it's not also Mr. Oli Wrestling Review. You all stay well, stay safe, take care of everything that's going on in the world. I am out here. Ta-ta for now.